Every nation wants it all: stable currencies, booming foreign investment, and total control over their own interest rates. But the cold, hard laws of macroeconomics say that having it all is a mathematical impossibility.
This paradox is known as the trilemma. It is the foundational principle of international finance that forces central banks and governments into making painful, unavoidable compromises. Let us define the board. There are three ultimate goals for any open economy. First, stabilizing international trade through fixed exchange rates. Second, allowing capital to flow freely across borders to attract global investors. And third, maintaining an independent monetary policy to steer the domestic economy through interest rates.
Here is the catch. The mathematics of global finance dictate that a country cannot fully maximize all three pillars simultaneously. However, rather than abandoning one entirely to the mercy of the markets, modern economies often navigate this limit using intermediate middle grounds, such as dirty floats or partial capital controls.
Look at how global powers play the game. The United States allows its currency to freely float, compromising exchange stability for monetary control and open borders. China restricts certain capital movements to maintain its independent monetary policy, alongside a carefully managed float, rather than a strict currency peg. Meanwhile, individual Eurozone nations completely surrendered their monetary independence to keep exchange rates fixed and capital flowing freely within Europe.
But as global markets became infinitely more intertwined, economists realized that a simple triangle was no longer complex enough to describe modern reality. Enter the Impossible Quartet.
Pioneered by economists expanding on the original models, the Impossible Quartet introduces a fourth irreconcilable objective. Depending on the framework, this fourth pillar is often free trade, or in the context of modern central banking, systemic financial stability. It proves that managing a globalized economy is like playing three-dimensional chess.
Let us consider the real-world dilemma of utilizing partial capital controls to balance the trilemma. On the positive side, restricting the flow of money protects your currency from sudden speculative attacks and keeps your monetary policy intact. But the downside remains severe. It can isolate segments of your economy and terrify foreign investors who demand instant liquidity, proving that every macroeconomic choice carries a systemic price.